Welcome back, guys, and as you can see, for when we actually aren't starting a game, it's because I've got something to say, so I decided to do it now, just so we can concentrate later on. But yeah, I'm just going to say right now, I'm sorry that the uploads are kind of going to be a lot more infrequent and more like sporadic than before. That's generally just because we've hit exam period in the old university life, and yeah, so things are getting a bit stressful. I've got deadlines, coursework, and all this, and I am aiming for daily uploads, but it's not really possible. And that brings me on to point two, which yeah, that's really what to say about that. As much as I really do enjoy doing this, but as much as I enjoy doing this, there's, there's priorities in life. I mean, 9 grand a year is being spent on this university course. I'll keep this, so it seems stupid to just put this in front of it. So yeah. But yeah, that brings me on to point two. I don't really feel like I'm given like such as like these decks. If I'm going to be just say worst case scenario, I hope upload like once every 2 or 3 days, which I'm going to aim for daily uploads. But just say that's what happens. Then I don't really think it's fair to be doing my current format, which is upload a video of the deck and then play it for a week, and then see how it try and because I mean I'm not sure if you I mean I may not be the best player as you've probably seen. Yeah, go on, counter it. But yeah, I may not be the best player as you've seen, but I do generally try and go by a format which is show you how the deck performs generally. So I don't really think can give it just only can get one shit. I don't really think I can give it justice if I'm only uploading once every like 2 to 3 days, because then that's only be like 2 videos with the deck, and I don't really think that's like giving you guys any sort of example of how the deck's performing. So I'm thinking of starting a new series, which is probably what the title's going to be called. It might be called New Series or Public Service Now or something like that. But yeah, and what this new series is going to be is it's going to be like a kind of like a challenge series, which is basically, I mean, if you guys in the comments want to give a challenge, then I'll give you the sort of, because I mean I would really appreciate that if you had like something stupid that you think would be and like really hard to pull off. But that's the thing about the challenges, it's not going to be impossible, but it's got to be pretty challenging. For example, one I was thinking of doing which would be you have to build a deck with all commons and try and win the game just with commons. And I think that's the sort of level I'm looking at. Like, it's going to be difficult, it's going to break hearts to try and resolve, but I think it'll be a good laugh. So that's what I'm kind of thinking about. And this is the important part. That if you guys like that idea, then please let us know in the comments, and I will go ahead with it. If you don't like it, no problem by me as well. I will continue with my current path, or if you've got another idea, I'll consider that. But yeah, I was just wanted to know your opinion on this, because I mean I'm only gonna get like three or four Mardu videos up this week. I just don't think that's giving a good representation of the deck. Well, not really Mardu. Mardu's not really the problem. I did get quite a few episodes of Mardu, but like the next deck, for example, if we did go down that route. But yeah, so if you like the idea of this challenge series, he's most likely got coordinated assault, so I'm not going to block. But yeah, so if you like the idea of that like challenge series, you've got your own ideas in the challenge, and hit me up below. Or if you like the idea of the commons one, just generally just opinions would be pretty nice to see what you guys think of going ahead. Just because I'll just start repeating myself, so I'll probably just shut up about that now and just focus on the game. He can't use it defensively now, so I will come in with my flyers and my True Fire Paladin. I wasn't really paying attention to what I was doing before, so I'm looking at this board state like, what the hell happened? I'm on 16 life, he's got 4 tokens out. But yeah, he blocks. He double blocks. Interesting. He quadruple blocks. Well, he's going to be really of titscrete right now, because I've got 2 red souls, so I can do this. Question is right now, do I shock his 2/2 and then give this thing first strike and kill 3 creatures? I think that's worth it. See if he has any responses. He does not. Actually, I'll wait. See if okay, he doesn't. Against first strike. So I mean, I just took out 3 creatures there for 1. I mean, I'm not too happy about that. But, you know, I mean, I keep my True Fire Paladin on the board and took out 3 of his defend creatures, including Gutter Snipe, which is good at dealing me damage passively. If he uses like Anger the Gods right now, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. But especially as I'm land screwed and no black. But anything else I can play though, which is pretty nice in my hand. So I can play my Baneslayer if I get to 5. I can play Battle Driver 4. We're playing the Crow, by the way. I mean, I think I always like people who've got short names. I don't know why. As I have Nighthawk 233, because you know I'm amazing at this game. I don't know. If I see a person whose name is just a bunch of numbers, then I generally assume, I don't know why, but I generally assume they're not better. They are not as good at the game, even though it's like no representation whatsoever. I don't know. But if I see someone like called like Crow, or someone like there's a guy earlier on called like Emmerich, who I was like, wow, he'll be a pro at the game. I'm just chatting shit. But yeah, he shocks my 2/2. Oh well, at least Menta's still around. And does he have another shock? Because that would really suck. He's definitely got Coordinator Assault, I know that. Damn, that was like the worst rock I've had. So I mean, I could hit him for 5 this turn, or I could play Squadron Hawk. I'd rather hit him for 5 because I win this race at the minute. He could just shock right now and I'd feel really bad. And he did not. Okay. Plus this guy's got Vigilance, so bad now. I'm really not liking this mana screw at the minute. I also have to discard, but it's a fairly easy choice. The double black's gonna screw me over. I mean, at least Graveborn draws me cards. Oh, if he drops like an Inferno Titan on next turn, I'm gonna be so screwed. I do have Reprisal, but it'll wipe my board. I'm surely thinking he has to sit on defense eventually, because he's basically down to 7 this turn. I know he's got Coordinated Assault. He might just use it now. Oh, he's got Trumpet Blast. Well, I think he's winning the race now. I might have to play Squadron Hawk just to chump block this turn. Peg. Actually, you know what? That works. That works pretty well. Obviously, it's pretty useless on the blocking side, but on the attacking side, it's pretty solid. This is like the worst race I've ever seen right now. I'm not even sure if I want to get a Squadron Hawk, because I don't think I'll be playing much in my hand. But yeah, I mean, it'd be stupid not to get a Squadron Hawk right now. It's like the whole point of a Squadron Hawk. I can always play one a turn, so. But I think I've just strengthened my board position enough that he can't. I might have to block this turn with my Squadron Hawk, though. Just in case he's got another Trumpet Blast followed by a Shock, that would just win the game. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can take him down to 1 if I buff my True Fire Paladin. But he's just in that main phase, which is weird. I mean, you might be looking for he's found a Shock. Takes out that, interesting. I really thought he'd take out the True Fire Paladin. Because now we can't attack in this turn, I can come in next turn. He's got nothing going on. I've got Vigilance. I drew my 4th mana, he's really in trouble. I'm giving a Squadron Hawk in haste that he has to kill me pretty much next turn, otherwise I'm giving Squadron Hawk +2 anyway. He can double block, but he doesn't good. So he's down to 5 and he's dead in the air next turn if he doesn't kill my Battle Drive. So I mean, I might block with my True Fire Paladin this turn, just yet again because if he drew Trumpet Blast and Shock. I mean, how much does he use? He's used 2 Shocks and 1 Trumpet Blast, so he's still got plenty left in his deck. I think he was running 60 cards, so Electromancer. By the way, just to like, because I'm better, as you probably can guess, I'm better like typing than I am actually speaking. So I'll probably just leave a full description of what the challenge thing would entail in the description if you want to read that. Give your opinion on it. Shocker coordinator thought right now. Maybe trumpet blast. Like I said, I had to block at least one power there. He trumpet blast. Good. I feel good. Even though I did tap out all his red for that, so he can't. Well, unless he's got like 2 vapor snags, he wouldn't have been able to kill me. But we've won this game, which is pretty satisfying. So Squadron Hawk, it's got, and then even him in the air. Still can't do anything else really, but that was a weird game. Didn't see any black. I'm kind of used to that in this deck. And he doesn't have anything, otherwise he would have done something. We got there. Even though I was distracted for like the first quarter of the game. I literally saw that board and I was like, what the hell? When did he get 4 tokens? Yeah, we got there. Sorry if you can hear music in the background, by the way. It's Flatmate likes to blast it at this time, which is always fun. Especially if it's, what, 11:30? It's 11:30 my time. Well, yeah, so I'm literally recording this like 10 minutes before it's going to go up. I just had a like spare slot before I went to bed, and I was like, you know what? I think they deserve an explanation. Not 2 days in a row. Not on my watch. So yeah. Exams are hard. That's all I've really got to say about that. And let's move swiftly on as soon as someone joins, which hopefully will be soon. But you know, just typically no one will join, so I'll probably pause and I will see you in the next game. So I'll see you guys then. And we're back. And yeah, we found a game. Like 5 seconds. As always, 5 seconds after I click, start recording, which is always fun. I've got the hiccups now as well. This is a fantastic video. This guy's got 84 cards, which is slightly too many. This hand is awful. This hand is... I play first, I can keep it. I don't want to risk going... I mean, it's very land heavy, don't get me wrong, but I've got a bunch of card draw in my hand. So, I think we can dig our way out of this. Plus I quite like the lands, it's pretty solid. I've got all my sources for the entire game set up, and I've got 2 fast lands as well, so I can get stuff out on turn. So I can get Mentor on turn 2, Mentor on turn 3 and Grave 1 on turn 4, which is always good. You know, I'm going to stick with my original plan, Mentor turn 3, and then I'll be able to draw a card with the Squadron Hawk. So that's probably better than what I was going to do. This guy's Boros so far, but you can't really tell. I doubt you'll have any specific theme with that many cards. Yeah, get Mentor out. Probably just feature Shock, because you know this guy's got Shock in his hand. Probably got Righteous Blood. I don't know. I don't want to be too mean to this guy before he beats me horrifically. Brimaz. If I see a Brimaz turn 3, I'm gonna flip my shit. That always pisses me off when people have got above 85 cards on there. You see the legendary one-offs on turn, but luckily that didn't seem to happen. And we can get this card draw turn roll. Which one do I want to play? I mean, I'll get my second red source out. I did for a minute there. I panicked and thought I didn't have double black, but I am better than that. This isn't like last video. Was that yesterday or the day before? It's a whole blur. Misplays it was called. Act of treason. Yeah, you hit me for 3. So he's a white red sack and seal deck. It's a bold strategy considering there's no sack. But yeah, we draw 2 cards, hit him for 5. So we're winning this race right now. Do you know what card I think I would really love in this format? I was thinking about this the other day. The things I would do for Sulfuric Vortex. It would ruin life gain, which is always fun. It'd make red burn like more viable. I don't know. I think it would have been a nice card to add, but who am I to talk? I think this turn is just gonna be dedicated to getting out a bunch of Squadron Hawks, and then the turn after we Trumpet Blast for the win. So this is a pretty nuts hand considering we don't even have Rabble Master. can get 2. I could get 3 actually. Yeah. And then play 1. So really doesn't make too much of a difference. I could have just got 2 and then got 1 this turn. But you know me, I like to cut corners. So can we Trumpet Blast and kill him next time if he doesn't play anything? 4, 9, 9, 12, 50. Yeah, we got him dead next turn if he doesn't play anything. But what a thrilling match this was. Friends became enemies, enemies became friends. Plot twists, drama, excitement. I mean, it really had it all. And here we go. I quite like that hand though, considering. I mean, as long as that guy was in an aggro deck, it was pretty solid. I mean, you could have safe passage right now, I guess. But apart from that, he's done. And that's GG. It was a pretty fast game, that. This guy is down to -2. He's watching damage effects. They are the worst thing on this game as well. Like, I used to have them on, like, obviously you always do in there. You play like the tutorial and stuff. And it's like, why would anyone want them on? It's not, like, it loses its novelty after about the second attack. You're like, okay, yeah, I don't care if there's like a claw mark across that guy's, yeah, it's just, let's not go down that route. But we'll play one more because that really wasn't a match, that was more of a, that was like training beatboxing sort of thing. But yeah. Normally I chat shit during this time and I've really got nothing else to say. I mean, if I knew I had all this time in the middle of the video, I would have done the PSA right about now. But as I don't have anything to say, I will pause until we find a third person. I will see you guys then. And we are back and we're playing Finn this time. Hopefully he puts up a slightly better match. And he's running 63. I can't keep this because no white. I don't hate it too much, but I think I can do better. This'll do. I can get a True Fire Paladin out turn 2 and then start spamming Tormented Heroes. Hopefully this guy is a slow deck. And blue kind of implies that unless he's the Trident Sea Stalker thing. Menta's really good draw right there. Get Menta out turn 3 and then start drawing cards with the Tormented Heroes. That sounds like a plan. But yeah, let's see if this guy is more than one colour. Hopefully he doesn't drop a red right now. Okay, he taps out for a Electromancer. So this stuff is really cheap. But if means he can't counter my Mental this turn, which is absolutely fine by me. I'm gonna attack because if he does sack his 2/2, he basically just played it for no reason. So yeah, and he might, who knows, maybe he doesn't know how this card works. He does know how it works. There's no flies on this guy. We play this and the next turn we play this, draw one card and then hopefully get to beating this guy a bit faster. Hopefully he could anger if he drops a red, but he does not. I mean, he could inspiration this turn, that's really the only thing that it benefits from, I can think of. I guess you could think twice. But first things first, I'm not going to swing with the Mental because that's a good trade for him. And I'm not going to just try and get extra 2 damage in when that could really blow my plans because I need card draw right now. He lets it in, good. Drop a second red, Tormented Hero. You could counter this, I guess, but I really see no point. And we'll pay 1 draw card. When it's into the Orzhov Gilgit. And the best thing about this is we've got a True Fire Paladin on defense with first strike. So he can't swing in either. So I mean, we've got him down to 16. We'll probably is going to get him down to 12 next turn with Tormented Hero. He's dropped a white. Wow. That's a pretty good mana base for him right now, though. The double blue is probably more important to him than like double white. But I suppose, I mean, if he had double of any of the colours, he has more chance of getting a board wipe out, so I guess it's 50-50. I mean, I could get Bane's out next turn, but I don't want to just run into a counter spell. But thankfully that guy doesn't give me that problem. That is why you do stuff instant speed. I wouldn't have played Bane's this turn. swing with the 2/2s, 2/1 and the 2/2. I mean, on the sad thing right now is if he does decide to block this turn. What the hell? Someone's screwing outside, but if he does decide to block this turn, I mean, I'm gonna have to let 2/5 Paladin go because Baneslayer is way more important. And we Baneslayer. Keep your counters open if you run counters. I'm not sure if this guy is, maybe he doesn't have any, but I think a Trumpet Blast next turn pretty much just kills this guy. Or he just bounces in my hand. I suppose that's only 1 mana now, that kind of sucks, and he scries. But he wouldn't have had to bounce it if he kept his counters open, so... And he still can't attack me. As he does have the counter open now, I'm just going to dedicate this turn to card draw. So I'm going to probably Squadron Hawk and bring Mentor back. Squadron Hawk and Tormented Hero. Let's get my board going that way, and then hopefully get closer to winning this game. We've almost got him dead. Here we go. First things first, Tormented Hero. Warning you, I'm going to just draw the cards off the Squadron Hawk. I'm not going to play two Squadron Hawks. Mardu Rough Rider is pretty good. That's another bomb, which I can lure the counter out with. Mentor is just such a good card. And this guy's realised that he's in trouble. And I can get all 3. If he does have the bounce spell, that would be bad. Maybe should only got 2. But he taps out for a Warden of the Eye. What is this? The yeah, that's a new. I've not actually seen anyone run this thing yet, because it's pretty weird to me. It's just a worse Archaeomancer in my. I mean, I guess it's easier cast on the blue, but yeah, I mean, it's you can get enchantments and stuff. It's better than the Archaeomancer, but it costs 1 more and it's a bigger. So I mean, I don't know. What do I do here? Well, he's tapped out, so I mean, I think I'm just gonna go for an all-out swing right now, and then maybe Trumpet Blast, and buffing my 2/2 will be able to. Damn you! I knew you had that. That was an awful play. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. It only cost 1. Can I do anything? Trumpet Blast would hit him for 5. Yeah, he's dead. No, he's not. I can't count. He's on 1. Probably would have done that anyway, to be fair, though, so... He needs to board wipe this turn, otherwise he's dead. That was a weird play by me, but I mean, I guess would have attacking all out kind of worked anyway. I mean, got him down to 1. And Voyages, I thought that was Anger of the Gods. But he's out of bounce, I think. He's already played 2, yeah, so he's done here. So we, Mardu just crushing through again. I mean, granted, one guy wasn't really a match, but the other 2 matches were decently competitive. And I got a nice little PSA over this as well, so... Mardu just keeps trucking them. Yeah, I like this deck. I was kind of saying on the misplay deck that I was kind of unsure about it, but that was just because I was upset because I was terrible at that day. But yeah, so not really much else to say. Like I said, if you've got an opinion on the matter, read the description and then let me know. And if you don't like it, I mean, either way, I'm completely fine. So I mean, if you don't like it, just leave a message like, yeah, this sounds weird. Don't like the idea of it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Or if you do like the idea of the challenge, like punishing me, basically, then leave something cool in the comments, and I'll try and get around to it. So thank you guys for watching, and I feel bad saying see you guys tomorrow. So maybe see you guys tomorrow.